Good afternoon, the character fan here. Right, so I'm back with another video and with some more Manchester United for you. Right, so according to Fabrizio Romano, he said that Carlos Baleba wants to join Manchester United. For me, this is great news, and he's my number one target, as in for us to get a midfielder in. I can't see it happening next month, but you never know. But I think more realistically, it'll be the summer because Cameroon aren't in the World Cup. I would say it's an easier deal for us to do. In some aspects, it is because we're the only club in for him, and he wants us. So for me, I'm more than happy about that. But the problem I've got with this, it's got nothing to do with Carlos Baleba. The problem I've got here is Brighton. If they play stupid games asking for £100 million again, if I'm United, I'm saying bye bye, we're off. So for me, if Brighton play silly buggers, play stupid games, for me, I'm walking away from that deal. But the fact that Carlos Baleba wants us encourages me. United have no Paul. Oh, yeah, that went well. Anyway, moving on. Also, Sekou Kone apparently wants to move. I would imagine that would be a low move. Again, I'm happy with that. Personally, I'd rather we loaned him to. I would rather we loaned him to a championship side, like Sheffield Wednesday potentially. But then again, we would have to pay for his wages. We would anyway because it's a loan. Or Bristol City. Radek Vitek is doing well there. He's injured at the minute. I think is he out till February? I think. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I know he's injured. I know that for a fact. Dan Gore's doing well on loan at Rotherham, so there's that. But yeah, for me, I'd rather we loaned Sekou Kone to a championship side. What's the word I'm looking for? Like toughen him up. That if he does well in the championship this season, see if he can do it in the Premier League for the promoter team or whatever, and so on and so forth. But if United get this right, we might have a player on our hands. But I'm not going to hype him up just yet. No. I've learnt my lesson. But back to Carlos Baleba. For me, form is temporary, class is permanent. If he was 31 and in this kind of form, I would be very, very worried. But I think Carlos Baleba's 21 and he's got a lot of growth in him. And also, he's only, a year older than Lenny Yoro. And I know 21's not a young player territory, but these kind of players are going to have a up and downs kind of thing, because it is to be expected. I would imagine, I'm just guessing, got no sources on this, this is pure guesswork. I'd imagine Carlos Baleba's talking to Brian Burmo about what it's like at United. Because if you think I'm lying, so be it. But it's a fact. Players that are linked with either United or whoever talk to their international teammates. It's fact. No, it's not. Yes, it is. So yeah, I'm glad Carlos Baleba's back in form, because that would mean I know his price has come down somewhat from let's call it £100 million for argument's sake to about 60. If we could get him between 60 to 65 million pounds, I'm doing that deal. People say it's too much money, blah blah blah. I couldn't give a rat's. Hear me out, and I'll go. Think about it. Let's say we sign Carlos Baleba next month. Gadget if, by the way. I'm thinking. I'm giving the club positives here. We sign him. We make Champions League. The club make a lot of money. Job's a good one. Just saying, because we're threadbare in midfield at this moment in time. Oh, by the way, if Patrick Dorgu gets booked tonight, he's out with the... Crap, who do you play at the weekend? Is it Leeds? I think it's Burnley or Leeds, isn't it? Well, it's either one of them two teams anyway, so I think it's Leeds, I'm not sure. But yeah. So yeah, hopefully Patrick Doggett doesn't get booked tonight. So yeah, so back to Carlos Baleba. Do I think we're going to get him next month? I doubt it. But money talks. Just saying, we did it with Bruno Fernandes. If we play FC26, you know. But seriously, we did it with Bruno Fernandes 6 years ago next month. My God. Jesus, what? God, that was 4 months before lockdown. Bloody hell. Yeah, I did a video about it. Yeah, I did the video, I remember. God, 6 years ago next month since we signed Bruno Fernandes. For me, best signing we've done, post Alex Ferguson. Definitely top 2. You could debate whether Zlatan or him, but for Zlatan Ibrahimovic or him. But for me, class player. Yes, he's playing out of position thus far, and I don't like it. But for me, best signing we've done post Alex Ferguson era. I did mention Zlatan. He was brilliant. He was brilliant for us as well. So there's that. So quickly back to Carlos Baleba. Then I'll go. If I'm gonna put a price on him, forget £100 million and be realistic now. If we could get him between £60 to £65 million, I'm doing that deal like that. But the Carrick fan is too much money for the player in January. Virgil van Dijk cost what? How much did he cost? 70 or £75 million? And 20... Bagger. When did Liverpool sign? I think it was 2018, wasn't it? And nobody's saying anything about his price time, are they? Just saying. Right. Comment down below if you want Carlos Baleba or not, like me. Personally, I want Carlos Baleba. But yeah, give me a realistic midfield target we could go for in January. For me personally, I know we've been linked with Elliot Anderson and Adam Wharton as well, but for me, Carlos Baleba is the realistic one out of them three. So yeah, comment down below who you want us to. Oh, one more story, then I'll go. I just remembered it. So Fabrizio Romano has said that Manchester United are in the market for an attacking player in case Josh Ozerski leaves next month. Well done. 2 words, and we've been linked with him over the last couple of days. Jan Diomande. Yes, I know I've heard that he's a summer signing, but was it Chris Wheeler or I can't remember who said it. I see reports saying that United will only go for players for the long term. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a long-term target. Just saying, Diamante's young enough, and we've got the money. Now you don't. Yes, we do. Which we want to. Yeah. We were in for Antoine Semenyo before he had his head to, so to speak, by Man City. I still don't get that move, but I'm not bitter. I don't think. I've generally moved on, but yeah. Who this attacking player could be? I generally don't have a clue. Your guess is as good as mine. If we could bring in the midfielder and a potentially an attacking player next month, I'd be happy. Even if it's just one attacker and one midfielder, because for me, we need to rebuild our midfield like we did this summer. Just go with our attack. I'm sure we will rebuild our midfield next summer. Right, so comment down below who you want us to bring in as an attacking player and a midfielder. Right, I will be back after tonight's game, unless something happens, of course. I seriously doubt it, but we've got a big game against Wolves tonight. Hopefully we get that win and we get back-to-back wins again. Oh, I want a convincing performance tonight. I missed the Newcastle game due to commitments on Boxing Day, but I want a strong performance and a good win tonight. None of this going 1-0 up front and pack the bloody bus. No. If it was away, I would sort of understand it. But no. We're at Old Trafford, full house, go and attack Wolves. If we get 3 or 4-0 up, I'm guessing by the way, if we go 4-0 up, then you go park the bus, maybe. But me personally, if we go 4-0 up, I want 5-6. Oh, don't do that fucking mean, but you get the gist of my point. I want more goals tonight, boost our goal difference, and then if we do win, we go into top 4. Right then, I'm gonna go. Right, so you can tweet me at my nap and subscribe to my channel with the character fan, come below, like the video. Take your thoughts, watches. Goodbye for me. Adios. Goodbye.